The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from the fairway.
Correct.
Tries a shot! He's beaten the last man!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. Jordan Henderson. Rodri. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, what's he done? Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment. There's a quick free kick. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Koundé.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, important interception. De Ligt.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely spread. Now, this could be a chance. Rooney. Vinicius Junior. Shot at goal! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Pete.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Votre attention, chers spectateurs. Nous vous demandons de bien vouloir garder...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, the 10th of July 2021 was such a significant day in the international career of Lionel Messi, was it not, Jim?
Yeah, he finally got that giant monkey off his back at the 5th time of asking.
And possibly that was...
And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
And this is Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's had it nicked away. Schneider. Cafu. Xavi Alonso. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai.
Could move up a gear here.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And the shot's on here. Can he finish? Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Mbappe certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Rodri is there, and he can get that clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And this is a big chance, must be! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Batistuta couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Still goalless. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he welcomes it in. He's on it. Can he get away? Rooney. Khan claims comfortably.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Griezmann. Cafu has it out wide and in space.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Szoboszlai. Rooney. Schneider. Played out to the right. Szoboszlai tries across. And that has been cleared. Batistuta. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, there's a probing ball. Henderson. Well timed, excellent interception. Xavi. Xavi Alonso. And the counter is on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Rooney.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Steaming chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Rodri still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Referee has just said play on.
Xavi.
Now it's Batistuta.
And it's Soboslai. Great vision.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Oh, sweet feet.
And here's Xavi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
And he's been shifted off it. Played out to the left flank. Oh, cracking ball. And the finish! Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make some...
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, they've certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
There's the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mbappe! And a chance! They've done it! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Crunching tackle. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came...
Alonso! He's done very well to get to that.
Xabi Alonso actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
And here's Griezmann. Well, that is one way to stop him. Schneider, he is through here. A probing pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mbappe, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Messi. Schneider. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Mbappe is onto this. Xavi. Griezmann. Xavi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rooney. And this is Rooney. And he's onside. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mbappe, looking to add to his goal. And it's Rooney. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, look at the space here. Xavi Alonso. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This might spell danger. An uncompromising challenge. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Straight chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Griezmann. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 6.
Rodri.
Xavi Alonso. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, he's burst and the shots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vinicius Junior. And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it into... Chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goal.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. De Bruyne. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Bruno Fernandes.
Paris Saint-Germain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
This looks promising. Oh, that's well spotted. Cannavaro with the clearance. Vinicius Junior. And the shots! They've scored! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude.
Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8.
Barcelona are making a change
El
now.
dorsal 7.
Barcelona take
Griezmann.
what... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the very all-round capabilities of this fella, Bruno Guimaraes. He's strong, competitive, aggressive without the ball, but one of the better distributors when he's on it. He usually slots into a deep midfield role, linking up with the wide men and centre-backs, but he's just as...
Bellingham! In he goes again! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Great chance! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It's a goal kick. Threads one in. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bruno Guimaraes. Nico Williams is onto this. That's an excellent interception. And that has been clubbed away. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rooney. And he welcomes it in.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Howson is always looking to break lines. Played back into the centre. Azar. Vinicius and the finish! Superb from Vinicius Junior! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Azar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Pass just lacking in accuracy. But they've got it again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Defending of the desperate variety. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Rooney. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well measured. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Spread it left. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a good look. It's a mighty effort. He's missed, but not by that far.
Raul certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Koundé does well to get it back. And it's Azar. Jordan Henderson produces the perfect tackle there. Mendes cuts it out. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Williams, Nico Williams, tries across. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Half-time getting close now. Bruno Guimaraes. Back into the middle. Now takes a shot! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, that's a waste.
Sneijder clearly thought he could deceive the keeper, but not like that.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Messi. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That has not gone well. And the half-time whistle goes. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Je voudrais vous rappeler de ne fumer que dans les zones indiquées sur le plan principal. Je vous remercie.
Manchester United get the ball rolling in the second half. Hazard. This is Messi. Schneider. That's a little off target. Bruno Guimaraes. Ball has bounced loose now. Bellingham! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely shaped ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability.
And the shot! Nico Williams going vertical. Now it's Raul. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him, a smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, it's come loose. Almost an hour gone. Bellingham. Nico Williams, given the lift of his goal. He's a sharp little ball. And the shot! Sensational from Vinicius Junior. He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And there was his third again. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 18, Rounet. Le numéro 10.
And it's
Le
Hazard.
numéro 17.
Can he get onto this? Messi.
There they go,
Numéro 21.
hunting again.
Le numéro 19.
You have to say
Le
that
numéro
was an
13.
exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Bellingham. And he's in on goal. Shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's played it back. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Driving on and making good progress. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Raul. Now it's Bellingham. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Hazard. Williams. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Hazard. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's found a way past. The final 5 minutes. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15, le numéro 14, Jordan Henderson. À leur place, le numéro 11, le numéro
Paris
16,
Saint-Germain,
changement.
moments now away from seeing this one out.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
4 extra minutes added on. Neymar. Brahim Diaz. Droll. Shot could be on. Nice interception, well timed. Referee's given a throw. And here's Rafinha, an instinctive delivery. And it's hoisted clear. That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Vinicius Junior reflecting on a stellar... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, Peter, this is a game where I really don't think I need to spell out.
Vinicius Junior!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now there's a fine ball. Shapes to shoot! Out of play for a throw. It's gone for a throw-in. Schneider. Caceres. Soboslai showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's away! Costa Curta. Nicely aimed pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Vinicius Junior. No, that was never going to make it. De Bruyne. And it's Maradona. And that looks a decent ball. He's being urged to chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Terrific header! Has another go! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Lovely, now then. Mbappe. Decent chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The breakthrough strike!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be...
Oh, he's been shot at goal! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Aims beyond the defence. That'll do under the circumstances. Maradona, De Bruyne. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that is expertly dealt with. Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Rooney. Looking for options. Can he finish? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Maradona. Defending was strong and firm. Vinicius Junior. Cafu. Maradona. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out... Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
A case now of complete control. De Bruyne. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Maradona. And the shot! Gareth glittering Bale! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So is this the start of a comeback? Maradona. Now it's Maradona. Oh, that's fabulous. Bale. He's got away. And he welcomes it in. And a chance! It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And the shot! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And the first half is done.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Paris Saint-Germain head into half-time, 2 up, but goals flying in at both ends. There is little safety in that lead. And the game has already resumed here. Raul. Rooney. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rooney. And it's Cáceres. Rooney finds himself unceremoniously floored. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Henderson has given away a free kick. Jordan Henderson has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Just too high.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Rodri gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Son Heung-min. Roberto Carlos. And this is Son Heung-min. Tries a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And this is Bale. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he plays one through. And he was quick to react. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Son Heung-min.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Good strike, quite an alarm.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Paris Saint-Germain, big chance! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Cremona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's a pretty loose pass. He's through and he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Vinicius Junior just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne, quality ball. Could move up a gear here. And it's Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne. It's Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. And he's intervened well there. And he's there to get it away. Threads one in. Cáceres plays a sharp little ball here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Raul. Out to the left it goes. Son. He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change.
Rooney, le numéro 10, le numéro 17, le numéro 14.
Van Dijk makes the interception.
Henderson.
Rodri
À leur place, le numéro
steered out
23,
wide, but
le
he
numéro
won't reach
19,
that one.
le numéro 13.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. And this is Son Heung-min. Rodri. Adams. Now it's Rodrigo. And he welcomes it in. And he's got the beating of his man. And claimed it back swiftly. And the shot! And he hits the net! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And when the manager is having a shot! Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, that's a very... Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! He does it all with an air of efficient... And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demande toute votre attention. Un petit garçon avec un sac à dos vert s'est perdu dans la foule. Ses parents sont priés de se manifester auprès d'un de nos stadiers.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Manchester United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that...
Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that is doing no harm at all.
Vinicius Junior really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Van Dijk, pressing high and with purpose. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Jorginho. Rooney. And he's picked out the run. Upamecano cuts out the pass. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Paris Saint-Germain are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, super ball! He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And we have our very first corner. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Adams spots it and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Koundé, either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Jorginho is the team's great visionary. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Nicely weighted ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Caceres. Oh, super find. And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Caceres wins the duel this time. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Caceres. Vinicius Junior. Passing is crisp and sharp. Costa Curta makes the interception. Now it's Rashford. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Szoboszlai. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Jorginho. Hernandez. And it's Hernandez. Rashford. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Koundé. Adams. And Kovacic. Jorginho. Opts for safety. Adams. knocks it into space. Schneider.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Paris Saint-Germain disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Jorginho. Koundé. And it's Van Dijk. To Kovacic. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rashford has got himself a free kick. Mbappe ready to try one. This is a great chance to take a lead. Messi!
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. There they go, hunting in packs. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? He's through here. Picked out chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Donnarumma. Costa Curta. Upamecano cuts it out. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception.
Il y aura 2 minutes
Kovacic.
de temps additionnel.
And it's Messi. Schneider. Now it's Rooney. And here's Mbappe. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kovacic. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Rooney. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's well done, really robust. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played into space. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Kovacic. Kovacic, good purposeful running this. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Done delicately.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That's really well manoeuvred. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Harrison gets a foot in here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Delivers with wit. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nicked it back promptly. Costa Curta. Rashford.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Aimed beyond the defence. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! Now that's a fine challenge.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Van Dijk. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Driving forward. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Gue dapat Messi cuma 200 koin, sumpah. Wah, keren bang. Aku nggak gacha Messi sih. Mau ngumpulin koin sampai 1.500. Ini susah banget nembusnya. Ada. Udah tembus ay. Kipernya.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Le numéro
benches.
14.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dig far post.
À leur place, le numéro 23, le numéro 16, le numéro 13, le numéro 19. Changement en cours.
Decent chance!
One
It's a
shot,
goal!
one goal.
And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
But pour l'équipe de Manchester United.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Susah banget ya.
Tries to pass it through. No way through. Important interception.
Bro.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Chance, surely! It's there! They have stolen level at the last! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
3 minutes.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark. And a chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that
Akhirnya.
natural ability to be in the right place
Aduh.
at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And time is up. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Gila,
So
kipernya,
a
coy.
dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Kena skrip.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Kena skrip anjir.
Chers spectateurs, je vous invite à prendre connaissance de la note d'information communiquée par la police. Elle s'affiche actuellement sur l'écran géant. Merci.
Mabar bang. Ayo bang, habis nih bang. Satu match dulu nih.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Bersabar
The
ya.
stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Kalau
And
kalah,
that gets things
ntar
running.
aku surrender.
Once described as being born
Kalau kalah
offside, Filippo Inzaghi feels like the last of a dying breed, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I feel sometimes he doesn't get the credit he fully deserves, because I think he's one of the most intelligent strikers around too. His game is all about anticipation, positioning and speed over those first 3 yards.
Good old-fashioned poacher, in other words.
Exactly, and you don't score that many goals without having something extra about you.
Now it's Rooney. He's shifting through the gears here. And the through ball. Mbappe. purring through the gears.
Astaga.
That has not gone well. And here's Schneider. Now it's Mbappe.
Aduh,
Beckenbauer
salah.
did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Aduh, nggak dapet
Now
sih.
it's Inzaghi. Now it's Rooney. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Aduh,
Played out to the left flank. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams.
mantap.
Beckenbauer calmly
Schneider.
anticipates.
Bisa.
Schneider.
Aduh, kelamaan.
Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. Shot chance!
Astaga.
Oh, Portugal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Sabar,
Paris
sabar.
Saint-Germain are really in a position where
Aduh.
patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Rooney. Ambitious ball here.
Sabar, sabar.
It's made its way to him.
Astaga, nggak bisa cuy.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
There's the crossfield ball. Salah. Drogba. Now it's Drogba. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, they can break here. Rooney running with the ball. Vinicius Junior driving forward. Decent chance! Has another go!
Bisa.
And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Waduh,
This looks promising. I have to say, that was
Aduh.
an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
bisa.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Wih,
And
mantap.
they're quick to get it back. Now that's well seen too.
Kok kesana?
De Bruyne. Now it's Inzaghi. Out to the left it goes. He's found a way through. Azar with the delivery. Schneider. Rooney. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander-Arnold plays it forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Schneider. Caceres providing an outlet on that flank. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Filippo Inzaghi. De Bruyne. Now it's Inzaghi. That has been slung wide.
Bisa.
Vinicius Junior.
Maju,
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Maju.
This one. Vinicius Junior! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's Snyder!
Astaga.
That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Turun nih dah.
How would you review the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Lumayan sulit. Satu empat.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Paris Saint-Germain kick off the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better
Duh,
side
kok nggak maju?
here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Rodrigo. That is a great pick out. Real chance for a
Nice.
shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look,
Wih,
if you want to be
dapat.
effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Mantap.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Oh, shooting chance! Off the post!
Gila.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. De Bruyne plays
Segitu.
the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Paris Saint-Germain come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Segitu loh.
Now it's Hazard. That's a lovely neat
Asli mana
pass.
bang? Kalimantan bang.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt
Wait,
with
wait,
their
wait.
backs to goal.
Woi.
And this is Hazard. Terrific header.
Hampir.
Decent enough try.
Filippo Inzaghi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Asli Kalimantan. Ganti siapa ya? Itu Jawa bang. Wah, salam kenal Bang Abendina.
Portugal choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be
Abangnya
to
main di mana?
reinvigorate that
Main di
attack.
Steam?
Just change the rhythm up front.
Oh,
Main di
good
Steam
read.
atau
That's
di
great
PS?
positioning. So good from him.
Mantap,
Referee has just
Astagfirullah.
said play on.
Astaga.
Beckenbauer, nicely aimed pass. He's looking wide. Now it's Inzaghi, and this is Ronaldo.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible,
Main di HP bang.
irrepressible
Oh,
look about
main di
them
HP.
here.
Ini
They just have to
versi
keep forcing the
Steam
issue
bang.
and they'll get clinical.
Aku ada sih yang versi mobile-nya.
And he's straight offside.
Tapi masih belum tahu cara share screen ke OBS-nya bang. Jadi nggak streaming yang versi mobile-nya.
Next substitution. He's picked his way through. Portugal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Waduh, nggak bisa mabar dong bang.
And he was alert to it. And that has been clubbed away. Great vision. Paris Saint-Germain
Mantap.
are looking to go forward
Astaga,
now.
kurang kencang. Oke lah bang,
Just
tapi
didn't
kalau mau
work out for the
mabar
run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition
bisa sih
saw
bang,
that pass
sampai
coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
mau nyari tahu caranya biar itu dulu
Now it's Rodrigo.
bisa share screen.
Mohamed
Aku main
Salah
mobile juga
pinches
soalnya.
it off him. Back towards the middle. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's played it long. Schneider. Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Now who's going to be first to this?
Kalau mau add-addan aja dulu bang.
Substitution para Portugal.
Cari username-nya ini, nama YouTube-ku.
Número 15.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. It's a pretty loose pass.
Número
And it's
24.
Szoboszlai.
Makin.
Rodrigo. Shapes to shoot. And it's
Cari aja
in.
username-nya nama YouTube-ku bang.
Ahead, late in the day.
Ntar ada
Game over surely.
muncul. Oke,
The lightness of
sukses.
step,
Oke bang.
the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead. That could spell trouble. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Schneider. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Aduh, udah kena bola.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o
Salah.
número 8. Rezeki.
Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Waduh.
Can he finish?
Wih,
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the...
Vinicius Junior!
Mantap.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his...
He's had a shot! And that is a truly outstanding save. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Schneider. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Gak lari.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Out to the right. 5 minutes to add. Rezeki. Portugal finding their passes.
Mantap, Hujitsen.
He's on it, can he get away? Well, they've got it again. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Inzaghi. And that will be the final act. Paris Saint-Germain have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Vinicius Junior, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly. And
Di confirm Optimus Squad bang. Oke nih aku login. connect. Oke, udah kuasa saya bang. Ntar nih cara nampilin layar di sini gimana ya? Pernah nyoba tapi ada iklannya cuy. Jadi males. Salah. Kalau mau mabar sekarang bisa sih bang. Tapi nggak ada ditampilin di layar untuk sementara. Invite aja bang. Ini sambil nyari-nyari cara biar screen mirroring. Cara screen mirroring. Soalnya HP ku iOS. Jadi lumayan susah. Cara screen mirroring. OBS. Pakai kabel. Oke, ini pakai kabel bisa. Coba pakai kabel dah. Gas.
Hey guys, terima kasih sudah klik video ini and welcome to my channel. Oke, jadi di video kali ini aku mau bikin tutorial untuk menampilkan layar
udah kelas
iPhone
SC, Bang.
ke OBS Studio. Ini bermanfaat banget kalau misalkan kamu mau coba buat
Saya punya OTC. Mirror dips. Free download. Tunggu ya bang. Oke, udah. Ya bang, gas. Sambil install dulu. Sambil dengerin musik dah. Gas bang. Wih, Van der Sar. Waduh, ngeri nih cuy squadnya. Waduh. Aduh, nggak dapet. Wih, bisa gitu weh. Wih, kok tembus. Aduh, mes gun kayak itu. Waduh, nggak dapet. Waduh, mantul, mantul. Waduh, gila Ferdinand cuy. Waduh, kok ke situ? Susah juga ya nembus. Waduh, Ferdinandnya maju cuy. Waduh, dikit lagi. Finishingnya kurang itu. Waduh. Offset. iOS. Kabel. Bisa nih kayaknya nih. Sambungin ke kabel. Bentar ya bang, tunggu. Wait. Aduh. Kegencet. Kita cobain pakai kabel. Cobain konekin pakai kabel dulu dah. Replug the device. Oke. Apakah bisa? What? Waduh, gangguan nih kabelnya. Aduh. Ntar dah bang habis nih. Ku setting lagi. Aduh, apa ini? Astaga. Suka tiba-tiba muncul. Waduh. Wih. Waduh. Wih. Anjay. Wah, Gareth Bale ke belakang weh. Gareth Bale LB kayak itu. Waduh. Hampir. Gile. Anjir Dembele cuy. Susah kali. Salah passing mulu weh. Astaga. Aduh, Van der Sar maju mulu. Wah, geger bang. Keke. Ntar nih susah bet ya. Pakai kabel. Pakai wifi aja dah. Nice. Susah bet pakai kabel. Ngeri Van der Sar-nya bang. Keren. Ini gimana ya? Ribet bet. Gua udahan bang. Oke. Thank you bang. Thank you ya udah mampir ya. Ntar kapan-kapan aku live eFootball versi mobile deh. Nanti malam aja, oke. Nanti malam aku live golf sama teman-teman. Main golf. Sama-sama, oke. Thank you bang. Sekalian setting-setting juga nih. Lebih ribet kalau iOS. Kalau screen mirror, oke lah. Oke bang. Mirror dips. baru bisa cuy. Tapi sulit cuy, ada iklannya. Ntar dah, aku setting lagi biar mantap. Football mobile. Oke. Potong. Crop berapa ya? 80. Jangan 80. Itu copyright. 10, 20. Empat. Stress to screen. Aduh, kok jadi gini? Nah, ini. Ini harusnya udah mantep sih. Harusnya udah mantep nih. Bisa ntar buat live eFootball mobile. Kita testing dulu. Udah mantep nih harusnya. Nge-lag nggak ya? Gak tau nih nge-lag atau enggak. Kayaknya nge-lag dah. Waduh. Coba pakai kabel dah. Nge-lag ini kayaknya. Aduh. Astaga. Bisa cuy. Apalah ini nggak jalan. Oke, thank you. Ada nggak muncul, cuy.